Hello, my 3D printer peeps, and welcome to Test It Tuesday. I'm here with this test cube, and I challenge you to take any printer you are currently actively using and throw this test cube at it. Because I am a glutton for punishment, before challenging you to do this, I took it upon myself to print this cube on 10 different printers. For my test, I used a standard 0.2 profile with a 0.4 nozzle. I used 200 MMS and 10% gyroid infill. With the exception of my P1S, I used the Panda Revo with the E3D 0.4 ultra high flow nozzle and my Revo profile. I was able to print this cube 11 minutes faster. However, my settings are not of interest to you. Go ahead and take this cube, import it into your slicer, and apply your typical profile and settings. See how it prints. Then use this model to test other settings such as faster speeds, more or less auxiliary fan, higher or lower temperatures, more or less infill, more or less walls, different infill patterns, etc., etc., etc. Here is that test cube, the Helix test cube on printables. I will leave a link in the description. If you leave a comment or a make, please tell them 3D Rundown sent you. Go ahead and click on download and choose the 04, 06, or 08 model. This is for a 0.4 nozzle, this is for a 0.6 nozzle, and this is for a 0.8 nozzle. Import it into your favorite slicer, such as Bamboo Studio, Prusa Slicer, Creality Print, Orca, or any other slicer. Using this model, you can test your top surface, you can test your overhangs, you can test for stringing, you can test your sidewalls, you can test embedded patterns, VFAs, ringing, layer lines, layer shifting, and more. You can also test for strength by trying to break out the letter Y. This is my P1S test. This is my Prusa MK4S. This is my K2 Plus. This is my Bamboo A1. This beautiful cube is my Creality CR10 SE. This is my P1P without an auxiliary fan. This is my K1 Max in Silk Silver. My Creality Ender 3 version 3 Plus. My K1. And my Bamboo X1C. Here in front of me are 5 of my best results: the Bamboo A1, X1C, P1S, Prusa MK4S, and the Creality K1. I'd like to point out all of these are mostly acceptable. The differences are minor, and with some adjusting, I can definitely get improvements, including better overhangs and less VFA. Minor VFA is the most common reason I pushed these aside and chose these right here. Then I looked at overhang, with these having the best. To check this print out, grab a light and turn it on. Look really close. You want to look and see. Do you see any VFA, ringing, ghosting, layer lines, layer shifting? Check out the Y. How strong is it? It was printed this way, so flip it over and look inside. This right here is an overhang, and the entire roof inside is an overhang. Grab a light and look in there. See how that printed. Inspect your bottom surface. Inspect your top surface. Have a look at these little imprinted details. Have a look at this little imprinted detail. If you see things you don't like, make adjustments. Higher temp, lower temp, slower print speeds, higher or lower layer height. different orientation on the bed. If you have a single auxiliary fan, maybe a different orientation facing or not facing that fan. More or less auxiliary cooling fan. More or less nozzle cooling. More walls, less walls. Different infill pattern, more infill density. I could go on forever. Go ahead and take your stab at this cube and post a photo or video on your social media and tag me at 3D Rundown. Of course, you may also tag me at Greg Adventure with 2 G's. I sliced my Creality K1 and K1 Max in Bamboo Studio, my V3 Plus and my K2 Plus in Creality Print 6, my CR10 SE in Creality Print 6, and of course my X1, A1, P1, and P1S also in Bamboo Studio. I'm Greg Adventure, this is Test It Tuesday, and you're on 3D Rundown.